So now I'm going to show you what happens when you try to roll this pastry out, and why it's quite tricky to do it like normal pastry. I put a little sprinkle of flour on there, and get your rolling pin. You'll see that it starts to break up. You try to pick it up and it all falls to bits like this. And I'm sure those of you who've tried making this kind of pastry before will have the same experience. So I have devised a method which I think works wonderfully, and I hope I can share with you. What I'm going to do is get a piece of parchment paper. That does need to be parchment, not greaseproof. There is quite a difference. The parchment, nothing sticks to it. The greaseproof, everything sticks to it. So put your paper down there and put your pastry on the top, like so. And then I get a bit of cling film. If you can get your cling film on one of these dispensers, that's well worth it because it's much easier to handle. Lift it up and over the pastry, which is sitting on the parchment paper, and then make sure you've got quite a good length because you're going to be rolling this underneath. What I usually do is flatten it down with my hands first, give it a bit of a sort of stroke with your palm, and then gently roll it out between the parchment paper and the cling film. Just do it quite gently, don't go that too hard. And then the beauty of this is, you've got no flour getting in the way and making a mess, so just twiddle it around like that. And continue gently roll it out. And if you need to, just move the cling film down a bit. I want to bring it down this way. I'm going to try and make it to fit the flan dish. Now I'm not even going to attempt to roll this up with a pin because it would literally just fall to bits. Because it is gluten free, there's no thing to bind it. That way again, just move your cling film. And if you, as it gets larger, it's quite a good idea to put another bit of cling film over. Like so, because then you can just go a little bit further with it. Doesn't matter about the shape, don't worry, it's not a perfect round. Just so long as it fits onto your flan dish. Then simply pick it up, pull it over, lift it up, like this, bring it up all around the sides, and then you can just, again with your fingertips, just rub its bottom. It's a marvellous way of getting out, ironing out all the creases and any cracks that you might get. Probably going to look like a bit of a mess at the moment. Take the cling film off and then gently just roll it over the edges like so. Now you can't really bake this blind because it just cracks it completely. So you put your filling in as it is and put the whole lot in the oven. I'm just going to trim that down. I have some scissors here somewhere, there they are. Just cut through the pastry and the parchment paper, just gently around the edges. Don't worry if some bits are like, you get bits like that. You think, oh well, that's going to fall into the middle. It actually won't fall into the middle once you've got your fillings in. Just trim it up, cut it round, all the way around. Pastry and parchment together. bit rough around the edges. Doesn't matter at all. What I do with these spare bits, you've got spare bits, you can see how easy that breaks up. You just pick up your spare bits and squidge it together in your hand, give it a little squidge like that, and then you can just use those bits to almost like patchwork the pastry to fill up any gaps or holes. It might not look like something you'd find in a French patisserie, but it doesn't matter because once you've got the filling in, no one's even going to see that you've got a sort of patchwork quilt going on here. There you are. You see what that's achieved is being able to lift the pastry rather than having to roll it onto the end, which is virtually impossible with gluten-free pastry. So that is how it's done. And then if you just look out for cracks, if you think there are any cracks in it, put your cling film back in and just again smooth it out with your fingers. And that is ready to go in, or at least to add your filling to and pop into the oven. Voila.